Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Tuesday, October 28th, 2014. I'm astrologer David Palmer, the Leo King, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. My astrology classes are still on sale. If you want to learn how to be an astrologer, or deeper than that, just learn the depths of astrology, learn how to run a chart, learn how to run all these different aspects, I have an 8-hour video course that is so awesome, and it's half off right now. Check it out and download at my website, inclusiveastrology.com. But before we take a look at the planets, let's take a look at the Leo King Planet Energy Meter to take a look at where I'm placing all this energy right now. And I had to think a lot about this because there's a lot of energy happening and it's starting to build up. And it's not that it's extreme, but it's definitely hot. And you know what? The energy is in a positive aspect of hot because this is a very rare window in today. We have 3 planets that are all starting to conjunct here in Capricorn. We got the moon, which is going to hump over Mars, and it's going to hump over Pluto all in this same day, while it's making powerful sextiles over to all this energy in Scorpio, Venus, and the Sun, and over to Neptune. There's this magic window today, and I think it's based off getting traction back in your life, getting back on the trail, getting plans together, giving you that extra oomph in your life to get going again. That's because Mars is excellent in Capricorn. Ambition, reaching the top of the mountain, getting plans together, getting that leadership aspect going. And when you add all this energy of Scorpio, the intensity of going deep, and you add Venus in harmony with this, of, you know what, the things that we value in our life and the things that we want and desire. I think we all want and desire in our life traction. We all want things to move forward again. We all have been exposed to the rawest aspect of ourselves. And I think there's been a meaning for this, a meaning to understand where the universe is taking us, unveiling, maybe also Neptune is involved where we've been clouded. And this is a positive aspect of why the universe has been doing things, to unveil what's going on. But it is all this energy in Capricorn today with the moon here, especially as it comes over Pluto late tonight. It's about reaching the depths of our story that needs to get on traction, that needs to move forward, that needs to go for these things in our life. There are big things to go for. And we need to get back on these aspects of, you know what, getting back to serious business, learning to let our emotions, sure, I think they're important, our emotions, but Capricorn finds a way of not letting them get in the way of what needs to be done. And I think we've gone through so much emotionally and so much sensitivity of Neptune and Chiron in a retrograde aspect as they've been turning off and kind of going really confused. Our emotions have gotten confused. Our sensitivities have gotten confused. And we need to get back that oomph to get back online. And especially as the moon will square Uranus by the end of the night, as it conjuncts Pluto, this is a big task for us to psychologically get, you know what, our strength in the right place, to learn to really look at new and different, but transform the way we get back on track in our life and make sure we're on the right mountaintops. And this is where you're gonna navigate what doesn't work, what does work, and where you can achieve in your life. But this is a very beautiful day, in my opinion, of getting things back online and getting your life back into a direction. On top of all that, Mercury finally coming off the retrograde we've been talking about and coming closer to the North Node. And here's this window of learning how to communicate in relationships better. And I feel that we're all learning to communicate how we operate in relationships better. But today with the moon in Capricorn, it could be a day where that communication definitely changes. It's to learning to kind of getting things back on track, getting decisions made, making actions. And I think it's going to help so much in everybody's life, especially as Jupiter and Saturn are making a square, Pluto, Uranus. There's these big planets starting to square off, and it's happening more in the background, but we're magnifying and we're lighting up big issues that we have with finding that depth, with dealing with the scary stuff, with finding how to be positive. And if you get on track today, I think it'll help you with everything that you're dealing with in those intense, deeper aspects. The card of the day is, oh, we got a good card. We got the 5 of Wands upright. There are challenges, and it's about learning how to manage them. It's about learning that on a trail, when you're going to the top of a mountain, it's not easy to get to the top. Sometimes, you know, you might have to take one trail and then you might have to backtrack down, or you might need to cut a weed, or you might need to move a rock. But you know what? When you learn to just work with it, work with other people, work on getting on track, understanding how that sometimes big skyscrapers aren't the easiest to build, but when you find a way to get all those pieces to work together and you get them back on a plan and you get things back on track and you find new ways to be courageous, which I feel is kind of the astrology right now, boom. It's like we hit a huge epiphany today that I feel is definitely something we've been waiting for. Check out my website, inclusiveastrology.com. If you have any questions or if you want to have a one-on-one reading, thank you so much for all of your support, and I will see you tomorrow.